Clearly, today is the day for love. It's Valentine's Day, and if you're looking for the perfect gift, why not handcrafted chocolates?
Spaghetti is with the delicious Bon 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 chocolate.
Oh, yes. You had me at sweets. We love talking about chocolates, especially on Valentine's Day. So fitting.
Yes.
So good to have you here with us today, Alex. So let's talk about Bon Bon Bon. And where did this idea come from? Because you guys have been around for a decade.
I know, it's hard to believe. Honestly, this is the only thing I've ever wanted to do in my entire life. I was just kind of that kid that knew what they wanted to do, and everyone was like, okay, great, that sounds awesome. Someday you'll have a chocolate shop.
So did you kind of, like, growing up, come up with different, like, chocolate recipes and kind of bake and put concoctions together?
Yeah. I think it really got kicked off. My mom sent me to Schoolcraft College culinary camp when I was a little kid, and I was blown away. Like, I just didn't know.
So it was an early start for you.
Yeah, I didn't understand food as an art. And then when I understood that chocolate could be a medium, because I'd always been creative. I liked drawing, I liked making things, I liked doing things. But I was on study abroad, and I had my first piece of chocolate at this place called Buccini Bombani in Amsterdam. And it was like my life flashed before my eyes.
And that was it.
It was like, it's chocolate, it's not ice cream, which is what I thought it might be.
Yeah.
It's not any of these other things. This is what I want to do.
So it was meant to be. And you know what? I mean, these are just absolutely beautiful. They look like little pieces of art, and that's how it's been described.
Yeah, well, they really are. We hand make everything, which is really not a thing that happens anymore. And we're hand making them all in Hamtramck, so they're really made here in Detroit, which I love for giving a gift, especially maybe not for Valentine's Day, but if you're sending it outside of Detroit, it's so fun to make something where you're like, this is actually part of our
made in
manufacturing
Detroit,
history.
right?
Yeah.
So we're showing folks what you brought here with you today, and then describe them, because they're kind of like little miniature paintings.
Yeah, so we always say that they're 2 polite bites, which also means that they could be 1 impolite bite if you got to shove the whole thing in your mouth. And they're each meant to be a different experience. So we have everything from punchki.
Is that right here?
Yeah,
for yesterday, Fat Tuesday.
That's obligatory. Yeah. To Butter Crunch, which is better made potato chips, milk chocolate, and sea salt.
Getting that Detroit flavor in there.
We use stuff that's from right down the street, being grown in Detroit, to stuff from halfway around the world, to our own chocolate blends that are from Ecuador. We have, this one's my favorite in the whole world, it's Mustachio. It's a Moscato caramel in the bottom, and then it has pistachio gianduja on top, which is like a nut butter mixed with chocolate. It's just the perfect amount of like salty. You want to try it?
And I love that little mustache there on top. That is so super cute. Sure, of course. I'm not going to turn down chocolate, especially not on Valentine's
Day.
Yeah, but I will do the 2 bite, you know, to be polite.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and so tell us a little bit about what some of your biggest sellers are.
You know, the biggest sellers for us are selling things in boxes. People really have their own taste. Some people are big white chocolate people. Some people are big dark chocolate people. And what I think is really special about Bon 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 is that the way that we package them, whether it's in these or we have like these little mini 6-pack carriers that look like a 6-pack of beer, but they're a 6-pack of your chocolate, you can build your own box to be whatever assortment you want. So what the most popular item is definitely the assorted boxes, because you can really assort them to suit the person that you're giving them to, or for yourself.
And kind of custom make a little gift.
Yeah, but which bond within that is totally up to the customer. And there's like different customer profiles, being like, these are the dark chocolate purists. These are the people that will totally try the interesting flavors. And then we do these seasonal collections that come 5 times a year.
This is so good, by the way. It is unbelievable. It is fantastic. So you got your start a decade ago, and you've grown into a couple of different locations. Tell folks where they can find you.
We're based in Hamtramck, but that's just our manufactory. So we have a shop in Midtown. We have one downtown. We're at Rust Belt Market in Ferndale. We're at Eastern Market every Saturday, and we have a shop in Ann Arbor in Nichols Arcade.
And the Parker's Alley shop, that's the one I've been to before with friends, and it is so pretty inside. You talk about pretty chocolates, beautiful
like
wallpaper.
This big,
yeah, it's like a little, you know, beautiful little artful space. So thank you so much for being here with us today.
My pleasure.
We
Happy
appreciate
Valentine's
it. Thank
Day.
you. Happy Valentine's Day.